Okay, preparing to live stream.
Let me know when it's good. We going?
One sec.
Okay.
Re-
Hey, what's going on?
Hold on.
Are we up and at it?
Not yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Preparing to live stream. Okay, now we are.
Okay.
We
Hey,
don't do this that often,
I
but
know, I know.
this is a big day,
This
so
is
we
a
had
big
to.
day. It is Mecca Madness has officially begun. I'm Tom Hunyadi, and I'm joined by my partner Andy Nichols. And this is Two Legs. This is a special live edition of Two Legs, and we're just gonna talk about the craziness that was our days. And man, what a exciting. Before we get too crazy into it, Andy, I mean, I'm sure you had a crazy day as well. You know?
Yeah, we kind of knew that the announcement was coming sooner or later. We didn't know it was going to be today. I thought maybe you and I
Right.
both thought it would be Friday or
Yeah, Thursday
Thursday.
or Friday. But then you go, now we know that the sun is not a very reliable source now, is it?
I told you the Sun. I told you you had that article
Yeah,
from the Sun, and I said tabloid trash. Don't
yeah,
trust it.
yeah.
But it's here. We got the announcement, and boy, did we get a 1-2 punch of everything thrown
Oh,
at us
it was one
today.
punch after another today. My God. But
It
anyways,
was
I had my alarm clock set for, I think it was like 6 o'clock, and went off. I hit snooze. Obviously, then I hit snooze again. And then after that second time, then I looked down the phone, and then I saw there was like 25 texts between you, Dylan, and David. And I'm like, what the hell must be going on?
because yeah,
So,
you
so
didn't chime in. You didn't chime in for a good while today.
yeah, yeah. So then, looking at these texts, and then then David had posted a picture of the cover, and I'm looking at it, I'm going, there's no way that's the picture of the cover. So we're just scrolling, and we're just, yapping back and forth about this. And then all of a sudden, what was next? Then I wait, then I look at the Hoffman form, and all of a sudden there's another 20 pages on the Hoffman form after 6 hours, and I mean, it's just crazy. And then that's where I saw the picture of the cover, and I was just like, there's no way that's possible.
I think that's the only disappointing thing in this whole thing is the cover. You weren't a fan of it in the
Not at
text.
first, no, no, not at first. I
I'm
mean,
warming up to it, but
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
warming up. But I still don't love it.
No, not yet. I mean, if we ever do a reevaluate our favorite covers episode, I don't think they'll make the cut. But anyways, but so yeah, so then we're doing that, and then I get to work, and then now our friend Mitch Axelrod from Fab Four Free for All, then he just starts going on a posting frenzy.
Mitch
Yeah,
was like the man today. Mitch was just
yeah, Mitch did a
blasting it
great
out to
job.
everybody.
Yeah.
Because one vinyl variation wouldn't be enough, right? We couldn't just
No,
do
yeah.
one.
Well, but first thing out of the gate was then when we woke up, we saw that Third Man Records had released a yellow vinyl with two other holes on it to
Three,
make it like a
right?
three. It's like a
The
three
333,
three
right?
die, but only 330 copies, or 333 copies. Sorry, and you know where the hell was the warning for that? you know?
No warning. Those I don't think most of us sane people didn't have a shot at that one.
Right, right. So that was already done. So I was kind of little between the dice and the little pouch bag and losing out on that vinyl. I was kind of like a little, hey, a little ticked off over here, you
Were
know.
you? You were fired up?
Oh yeah, I mean I was fired up. Yeah, absolutely. And then Mitch starts posting all this stuff. Okay, oh, we might hear something by 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then it was 9 o'clock my time. And then sure enough, as I'm trying to work, I'm trying to stay motivated at work, and just can't, because then all this time, I, David, and Dylan, I mean,
Dylan.
we're texting like crazy. And you
It was
know
an exhausting day.
yeah,
But hey,
it
listen,
was. but then, then we started getting, okay, so then 9 o'clock, 9 in the morning, my time comes along. Okay. And then all of a sudden we get the trailer, we get the announcement
Yep.
on the paulmccartney.com page. And then all of a sudden, one right after another, we all of these different variations of color vinyl just start popping out.
Everywhere. I mean, it's like what usually it's like two or three like different variations of colored vinyl. Not this one.
Right. No,
This
not this one.
one went off the charts. I mean, we got the blue, we got the
Right.
green, we got the pink, we got the what is it? The opaque Coke
Yeah.
bottles, Spotify.
Yeah.
The red one, the Third Man LP, the white LP.
Yeah.
So there is
And half of them are already sold out.
half of them are already sold out. They're already sold out. I was lucky. I got four of them. I think 4 or 5. I lost count. I lost count today. I just I went crazy and pre-ordered just about everything that I could.
Right.
That wasn't sold out. Thank you. That you were nice enough to share the Bull Moose link. That
Yep.
one looks nice.
Oh, that one looks like it might be my favorite because of the fact that it's white and then the center it's black and it's almost
Right.
like a round shaped die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that one. I think that
Yeah.
one might be the winner. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't get the Target one.
No, I know. I was so worried about all these other ones because I'm thinking, okay, if anything's going to sell out, it's going to be all these other ones first, like the Bull Moose, the Third Man, excuse me. And I thought, okay, we said we got time for the Target, so do all that, and then as I'm going for the Target, already done, sold out.
So yeah, and then
But then
so
come to learn
yeah,
that these were only 1,500 each, pretty much copies.
pressings. Yeah,
Pressings,
1,500 pressings.
Yeah.
Yeah, strictly limited, so they were gone quick. I guess one of the things we found out today is that it's not going to be 25 tracks. It's only going to be 11.
Mm,
So I know the rumor mill leading up to this was that it was going to be 25 tracks and maybe a double album,
right.
and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, see, and the 25 tracks could also include the songs he was doing, because if you read that interview, that exclusive interview that I put on our Facebook page, that he said he started off doing songs for the High in the Clouds animated short. So we don't know
With Jeff Dunbar. Yes.
Dunbar, right? So we don't know if some of those tracks were included. With
Now,
with that 25 track number. So
yeah, we got some good comments. We got some good comments coming in on our live chat here.
Okay.
James Boyce shows this colored vinyl promo works. Very, very true, James. And thanks for
Right.
popping on.
Yep,
William
thanks.
Leary and Major Jackson and Ricky and Day Tripper. Thank you guys for hopping on our live stream to just chew the fat on
Yeah.
this.
So let me ask you. I mean, do you think this was overdoing it?
In a normal circumstance, I would say yes. But looking at the context of things, the man's 78 years old. And I said this to you in a text. We may not release another. We may not get another album from him.
Mm.
He may say that's it. And on
I
that
don't
basis,
think he'll ever say that's it.
he won't. But he may just stop. And if this is going to be it, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But if this is it, then this is it. And on those terms, I don't think it's excessive. I don't. Because the longer and longer he doesn't tour and perform, given the COVID issue,
Right.
that's going to really impact his voice long term. So you really have to think about his career in terms of coming to an end in some
Right.
way.
See, and I think,
And if this
right,
album is that, then that's okay.
right, and I think it would be kind of cool that if this COVID does continue, and that's pretty much the reason why we have this album. In the interview he was saying that he wasn't planning on doing an album, so we kind of probably we have the COVID to thank for this album. But that being said, as I already lost my train of thought, but if he did 25 tracks, okay, great. In 2 years, let's get those other tracks.
Well,
to make another album.
Here's what's going to happen with the rest of those tracks.
It's going to be Egypt Station all over again.
Bingo, 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 bingo. Over the next 2 years, we're going to get a Christmas Eve double A side single, and it's going to be leftover stuff from this. You
Right.
know that. You
And then
know
we'll
that's
get
going to happen.
and then we'll get the record store day release, and then we'll get the second record store day
And then
release.
there'll be a double
And
LP
now double
version.
LP, right, exactly.
You
Exactly.
know that. You know that. So us maniacs that have already snapped up 5 and 6 copies on vinyl or more will have about maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8 or 9 of these by the time it's all said and done. But
Probably.
I really just in kind of in putting it in terms of context. McCartney 3 obviously works as a title because he did it at home.
Right.
I also think just if you looked at that interview today, and I forget who published it, but you sent the link, and it was a really good interview. He's coming to terms with his past in a lot of ways. He spoke very frankly on McCartney 2 and
Right.
how that record has now kind of become okay to like, and he has that reference where somebody pulled up Check My Machine on their phone and they played it. So I think, yeah, there it is. There it is, hanging up on the wall. There it is, McCartney 1 and 2. So I think it's him coming to terms with, okay, I'm bookending my career. I've done it. I did it at this beginning of my career, midpoint, and here I am at the end of the end, as we talked about the other night on Memory Almost Full. This is him coming to terms with that, and I really think subconsciously he might be okay with this being his last.
Okay, that's fine. I take your point, but
I don't want that to be the case, but
right.
I think but it could be.
No, I hope not as well. Obviously, he still has many songs that he could probably finish, and I'm sure he still has many songs that he'll probably write in the future. I'm really curious to see how this album's going to sound. There was the trailer. You did hear a snippet of his vocal, which it did sound like he did have some studio trickery,
Little
added
auto
to.
tune, little auto
Yeah,
tune on that on the end of
yeah,
that trail, which that's going to be the case. I mean,
right,
he's sitting there at at the mill in his house in his home studio. So they're gonna.
right,
I mean, if Egypt Station was any indication, there was auto tune on that album, and that's 2.5,
right.
excuse me, years ago now.
But
So,
if, but I'll tell you though, if the melody and if the music works with the auto tune or whatever he's going to use for his vocals, then I'll be fine with it. If it sounds like something like okay or the Radiohead record from 2000. Um, it's drawing a blank now, but
okay,
oh,
computer.
no, the other one from afterwards. But I mean, the fans will know. I mean, people will know the album. But anyways, but he used a lot of studio work on his voice, and it worked very well with the music. So, but I'm excited to hear this. I mean, if it's only 11 songs, that's great because we do know that one of the tracks is going to be an 8-minute
Yeah,
song.
a whopper of an
Yeah,
8 minute, which the gentleman in the article today said that he liked it a lot, and Paul
yeah.
talks quite a bit about that track. So obviously there's a lot of adventurous music in this. Curious to see what kind of sound he took on this record. Is it going to be just a regular album of acoustic songs, or is it going to be kind of a mashup of electronica, or
I
is it going to be a little bit of everything?
I
Which it
think
sounds
it'll
like
be
it might be.
yeah, I think it'll be a little bit of everything, and I think we got a kind of little bit of hint with that trailer because it does sound a little electronica during that. We got a little snippet of that in that trailer, so I hope
Another
it's
another another bird song, man. Another bird song.
fine with that. I'm fine with that. But I'm sure we can expect a couple instrumentals in there, a couple rockers, a ballad or two. So
Instrumentals would be great if he's gonna follow suit or any kind of pattern.
right,
Instrumentals sprinkled across this album would really kind of tie in that McCartney homespun thing, which is McCartney and McCartney 2. That would really
absolutely
kind of keep that theme consistent, which would be nice.
right. So the other thing too, then now is there was talk of a single dropping once the announcement was made for this. So, but we didn't get that today. But now I'm hearing a little bit of whispers that we might get that tomorrow.
Interesting. Vivian Lund on YouTube said the promo trailer was kind of techno. I love me some bird songs. Okay, Vivian.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
he's got a lot of great bird songs out there, and we all know that as a child, he liked doing the bird watching and whatnot, and I'm fine with that. I mean, whatever it takes for him to be inspired to write a song, You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Now, as of right now, there's only one CD version, or no? Is there two? There's a standard CD, and then you bought a Target one, right?
yeah. There's the Target exclusive.
Now, is that
So,
the only two CD variants that are
I
out
don't.
there
I'm
right
not
now?
saying I don't know if it's a two CD one. It
No, no,
doesn't
not
say
no. Is there more than no? Is there more than two variants on CD, or is that the
no. It's
Target
just
and
in the
the
standard.
Target and the
Yes,
standard? That's it,
and
right?
Target and the
Okay.
standard, and that's it as of right now. So yeah.
As of now.
So I ended up doing the Amazon, um, the Bull Moose, the Newberry, and the Third Man. Yeah,
Yeah, Newberry
and
Comics was the pink one, right? Newberry
yeah,
Comics
yeah,
third, but Third Man you could have gotten from his site, which is how I got it.
yeah. Same here. Same here.
Okay,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. And that's the thing that's kind of lame about buying these vinyls from the website or these businesses is that nine times out of 10 they're not going to get shipped until release day. So we're going to actually we have to wait till up to maybe a week to
Well,
find the
the Amazon ones you'll get on release
yeah,
day.
exactly. Yeah, that's fine. But I don't understand why they have to ship these out right on release day. I don't understand why they can't ship these other ones out, these color vinyls out a little sooner.
Right. Yeah. And maybe we will. I mean, sometimes we get surprises like that where you do get it a little bit
Right.
earlier. So maybe we
Hmm.
will.
Yeah. So if any of you guys out there ordered the color vinyls, tell us what you guys got. While we're doing this live stream, we love to hear from you guys. You guys all you guys
Yeah.
know that.
Did you all
Yeah.
pre-order? I mean, it's my head is still spinning from the news. I mean, it was such a flurry of activity from the drop, the hints dropping. I mean, even his social media the last couple of days. Okay,
Right.
Paul, we got the hint. It's
Right.
coming. I mean, he really went over the top with it. He went over the top with it this time. But
Hmm.
you know what? He can, and we're going to buy it all up.
Absolutely.
Major
Absolutely.
Jackson, I think Paul will relist the red vinyls on the site eventually. The red one was pretty sharp looking.
The red, okay, yeah, I've about had it with red vinyl, to be honest with you. But
Really?
yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of red vinyl, but it's got a really sharp redness to it, which I hope from that picture to when it gets to me, stays true from what I saw in the picture. I do like that red that's
Tim
on there.
oh,
So
Tim Brownrigg said he got red, white, and opaque green. Cool, Tim.
great. So that's
Yep,
the
very cool.
Spotify. You got the Bull Moose, and then the Third
Now
Man.
I read online, somebody commented on there that there's two differential there's two green versions.
Yeah, the green Target and then the greenish of the Spotify.
Spotify. Oh, so the green
Yeah,
Target. Oh, see,
yeah.
like my mind is like swimming in all this crap. It's like there's so many variations. There's so
And
many
that's why I
variations.
didn't get any work done today.
I somehow did, albeit
Yeah,
distracted. I was multitasking, but I'm good at that.
right.
James Boyce says I have a friend from New Jersey who bought the pink and white. I'm from New Jersey, but I didn't.
Hey,
I bought the pink and white too. Though the white. So was the white just bull moose? I'm trying to get my
White is
facts in
Bull
order
Moose.
here.
Apparently, it's kind of like an indie shop vinyl.
All right, so let's go over this again from the McCartney
Yeah,
Legacy on Facebook. We've got the standard. Okay.
yes,
Opaque Coke bottle Spotify. That's the greenish one, right? The
yes,
lightish greenish one. Then
yes.
the green Target.
Target,
Then
yes.
then a blue one, which is exclusive from HMV, which is a UK
HMV in the
is
UK.
UK, right? UK based. Then there's the,
Yes,
the really exclusive yellow LP from Third Man,
yes.
333. Those were gone before you and even I could wake
Gone.
up and have a cup of coffee. Thanks.
Right.
And then there was the red LP from Third Man,
Yes,
which we
that's the
got.
second. Yeah, the second Third Man pressing.
Right. Third Man second because, yeah, the yellow one and the red one.
Yeah.
And you and I
Yep.
got that one. Then a
Yep.
white LP said Indies. Now, I haven't seen
Yeah,
that one.
so like the indie stores, so like a Bull Moose.
Oh,
So
that's the
since
bull.
like
That's Bull Moose.
yeah, yeah, it's
Okay,
an
now I get it. Now
independent
I
store,
get it.
independent stores.
Now I
Yes.
get it. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the so I ordered the white one. Okay, and then a standard
Yeah.
CD in it. So all right, there's 10 variants. Okay. Now, what was the price of the Target CD you bought, Tom, with the green cover art? Was it 13.99 or was it more?
Yeah, I think it was like 13. And it ended up being like 21 with like tax and shipping.
Yeah. So we've got some more comments here.
Yeah.
William Leary, good problem. Tim says I got Spotify because Target won't ship to Canada. That
Uh,
stinks.
yeah, sorry
James
about that.
Boyce, Sorry about that. James Boy said, I haven't gone back to vinyl. I'll get the CD and the high res audio. Understand that.
Hmm.
Major Jackson, the Spotify was the one I wanted, but it was sold out by the time I read the email. That's happened to a lot of people. The time you even read the email, you go to the site,
Right.
gone.
That's what happens when it's only like 1,500 copies. Goodbye.
I just worry. I worry. I listen. We're collectors. We're gonna buy it. Always been leery of colored vinyl playing well. I think you have said you bought some colored vinyl. You said it's
Yeah,
picture discs are the one that kind of play
the
not so good.
picture disc, exactly. It's the picture disc that is traditionally kind of crappy to listen to, and I wouldn't want to play them anyways. But yeah,
Colored vinyl
the color vinyl of late. I mean,
has
I've been
been
pretty happy, yeah, with what I've
okay.
been hearing. So
So you've heard it that as early as tomorrow we could get a single. Do we know the
yes,
title yet? Is it going to be
no,
Rock Down? Oh,
no.
James Boyce wins comment of the night here. He goes Morse, Bull Moose, and the white vinyl. Sorry. Nice one.
Great job, great job.
James Boyce. If I could give that a
Yeah.
+1, I would, or a thumbs up, but I don't think I can. But
Cheers to
that,
you, my friend.
yeah. Tim Brownrigg says clear vinyl is the only one I find isn't the best color is fine with today's pressings.
Yeah,
Paul
you know,
Fitzgerald said, yeah.
yeah,
Not all cover art reflects. Yeah.
the clear vinyl that was with the McCartney 2 release from a few years back. I thought
The
sounded
e- the
amazing.
re, the
The re
the
Yeah,
reissue,
the Capital
the
reissue.
EMI repressing. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
thought that
did
sounded
you
wonderful.
buy all colored vinyls on them or the standard? What'd you do with those?
I it just depended if I had them already. So like since I would already had, let's say I already had RAM from the original Concorde, so I didn't buy the color one. I didn't have Band on the Run, so I got the color one. You know what I mean? So it
Okay.
just depended if I
Okay.
had it. I had blah 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 blah. Why am I Tug of War on the Concord Archive Edition? So I didn't buy the color one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? In hindsight, that probably was a wise decision. I went all straight black on those
Hmm.
reissues, but having the original, I probably should have just bought the colored ones. But whatever. I mean,
Yeah, I mean you could have got them in a bundle. Now the second
yeah,
drop of
you
color
could have
vinyl
bought them
fit,
in a. I bought no,
I did get the
I
bundle. Yeah.
which one was that? The Wings Greatest one?
That was with the Wings Greatest, Thurlington, Chaos and Creation, and
Four. That
then
was a bundle
Wings Over
for
America, Wings Over America.
that too, and then that
Yes,
initial bundle of like eight. It was like eight LPs.
yes. All the stuff that re-released from that was the reissues from the Concord years.
Right. And actually, I remember now. I actually thought I bought the colored, and they actually ended up
Mhm.
being the black ones. And I said, ah, the heck with it.
Right.
Uh, Major Jackson.
So
New
so
was
this
my favorite. New was my favorite color of the new reissues. Love the clear hot pink color. Yeah, that was a cool one too.
yeah, I liked it too. I see. I didn't get that one because I had the original vinyl pressing. So
Right.
as nice as it was, I didn't need it. You know,
Right. Gotcha.
I didn't feel like I needed it as bad as I needed every single one today. you
No,
know?
today was something. Today was. We don't get too many days like this in McCartney land. So when they come, it's like, look out.
Yeah, right, exactly. Look out, man. So
We'll see, but we'll hopefully
again,
December 11th is the release date. So the year before you know it,
yeah,
got the little
exactly. Looking forward
press
to
release here from.
reviewing it in December. So you can guarantee that we'll be doing a show on this probably the third week of December, and
Yeah,
can't wait to listen.
yeah, 11 tracks. You probably have to think it might be somewhere in the ballpark of 40 to 45 minutes,
Right,
maybe 50 minutes long in terms of
right.
runtime. We don't
Now,
know.
yeah. Now it's kind of. I think it is a little crappy that we didn't get the track listing.
Well, if you there was a
Today
picture.
with
We got the first side. If you saw that photo,
right. Yeah, but you don't know what. But you didn't get the official track listing on
no,
like PaulMcCartney.com. You know what I mean?
that's coming. That's coming in a couple days. A couple more comments.
I know that, but I would. I mean, if I'm gonna buy all these different variations, I wanna see the track.
You would
I
have
want to
bought
see
it
the track.
anyway. Come on, who are you kidding?
I did,
That's what I'm
but it was
saying.
just saying it would have been nice.
Got some more comments here. James Boyce asks, "Do we think there'll be a McCartney 3 documentary, like a making of the album?"
Sure. I mean, here's the thing, like new, like Egypt Station, we're gonna get, a deluxe version of some kind with extra tracks. We're gonna get like a DVD with the making, if an EPK even maybe,
Maybe,
that we'll see.
probably, maybe a stream. Maybe it
Yeah,
won't be a physical thing. Maybe it'll be a release, a streaming thing.
right. Yeah. So
Let's
I'm
see.
sure there'll be something like that, James.
Yep, Paul Fitzgerald asks, "What's the chances now of London Town and Back to the Egg archives being released before Christmas, just to confuse people even more?"
No chance.
Never say never, man.
You know what? Now, right now, I'm hoping that it doesn't get released, because you got to also think. Okay, next month we've got the "We All Stand Together" reissue,
Yep,
right? We've got the Plastic Ono Band
book.
a book. We've got the "All Things Must Pass"
Well,
Black
that's
Friday,
oh
Black
the
Friday.
the single,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
single.
sing 45. Yes, yes.
Right.
So that's
That's just
coming.
my that's just my
That's
sweet lord though.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, did I say "All Things Must Pass"?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. My Sweet Lord Record Store Day single. That's just three that's just three things right there. Now, we still don't know if we're going to get Plastic Ono Band, and we still don't know if we're going to get All Things Must Pass.
Yeah, I would think those are probably 2021 projects. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Major Jackson said, "I'm more excited for this one than I was for Egypt Station." I think I am too.
see, here's the thing. Okay, all of these different colors are great, and they're going to help push the album to number 1 probably. Okay.
Yeah.
But the thing is I think just the fact that it's called McCartney 3 is getting us excited enough alone to probably push that album to be, number 2 or number 3 or number 1, on the charts. So,
I think it will.
yeah. Oh, I guarantee, I would almost guarantee that this album will debut at number 1.
Probably debut at number one, and then because all his albums the last few years have done very well right out of the gate.
Yeah, number 3, number 2, and then Egypt Station at number 1. So I think this will debut at number 1 as well.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems, and again, you see, I think just from that interview today, and I wish I remember the name of the people who published it, but you can tell that this is definitely a family affair. He talks a lot about hanging out with his grandkids and
Yes.
Mary and how they were making dinner.
Mary did the cover.
Right,
Mary's got
so
the photos in the gate sleeve.
you definitely can feel the vibe of the family atmosphere because they were obviously like the rest of us during those months and months were locked in, and what's a guy like that who's got that God-given ability to write and make music
Right.
gonna do? He's not gonna sit there and he's not gonna sit there and race cars or bake bread. He's gonna make music.
Right. Just got a
Right?
text from David saying single's gonna drop tomorrow, so we'll see.
Oh, David, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, thank you, David. We'll
Hmm.
see. New single, but we don't know the song.
Right.
We don't know the name. We don't know the
No,
name.
exactly. Yeah, we don't know. We have no
Okay.
idea.
Yeah.
So,
Major
but
Jackson said, "I think a new generation of Beatles fans have been propelling the Beatles releases lately." Fair comment. Yeah. James Boyce said, "Paul hasn't had a number one album here in the UK since Flowers in the Dirt." No, he hasn't. You're right. And
wow.
yeah, hopefully this will do it. Yeah.
Well, it's been interesting to see how well all these sets have been doing between here and the UK. Like the Lennon, "Give Me Some Truth" did hit number 1 in the UK,
It
and I think Sergeant Pepper
UK or
hit
here or US?
in the UK, and I think it was only like 40 here. And then Sergeant Pepper box set went to number 1 and the re-release went to number 1 in the UK 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the albums have been doing really good in the UK lately. But the thing is they don't stay on the charts very long because the diehards are going to buy, the 3 to 5 different variations.
Copies, and that's going
Yeah,
to be
and
it.
and then it's just going to die down.
There's not the staying power in
Right.
music anymore now.
True.
There's just not like it was 40 years ago.
Exactly.
There's so many more outlets for music now. I mean, it was so different. The music
Yeah.
the music scene has
Yeah. I
changed.
know.
So
Yeah.
listen,
An
No,
album's not going to come out now and say like debuting at number 20 and then, gradually, climb the charts.
it's not gonna. Yeah,
those days are, you know, pretty
like
much
like
gone.
Band on the Run did. Band on the
Yeah.
Run kind of came out and then shot its way up to number one, then went down, then went
Yeah.
back to number one, and then
Yep.
So yeah, this is just another chapter in the ever ongoing Macca saga that is what we do and talk about and what we love. So
Yes.
we're two happy fans today. I'm sure our wallets are still on fire.
Right.
Down,
Yeah. I
man.
had to take mine out of the pocket relatively quickly this
Woo!
morning.
Yep.
Uh, yeah. Wow. So, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe
definitely.
maybe a single
Yeah, maybe.
tomorrow. So we'll see.
Yeah, single tomorrow, and we'll definitely. I mean, we'll have a review probably the week it's out for sure.
Yeah, I mean, once it drops December 11th, we'll probably have the review out the following week
Absolutely.
for
Give us
sure.
some time with it, and
Yep,
we'll see when we get it. But McCartney 3, it's on its way.
it's on its way.
James
Absolutely.
Boyce, two happy broke fans. Truer words were never said.
No more two legs. It's going to be two brokes.
Two broken
Two broke.
legs.
Yeah, two broken legs.
Two broken legs is the way we keep going.
But anyways, but really excited about this. Really excited about some episodes coming up. Our next episode is going to be with Ed Chen. We're talking about Memory Almost Full. So looking forward to that. After that,
This Saturday, that episode will drop with Ed.
yeah, looking forward to then the week after that. I'm really looking forward to. We're going to have drummer Dave Maddox join us, who did a bunch of drumming with Paul throughout the '80s. He did Dress Me Up as a Robber, Through Our Love, We Got Married, I Love This House, The Long and Winding Road on the Give My Regards to Broad Street project, and Lindiana. So he did quite a
A
bit of
lot of
drumming.
work. A lot of
Yeah,
work
and
there in the
then
80s in that lost
right,
period for Paul.
right. Yeah, and then some drumming on
Lost.
Run Double Run as well. So really looking forward to get his take on that whole period, with Paul. So
Yeah, he did a lot of work with Paul, so that's going to be a great interview. I'm looking forward to that one. And we got, we have one before that too, right? Don't we? With
oh yeah,
Owen.
with the Owen, yeah, Owen Ling. We're going to talk about the McCartney Eric Stewart collaboration. So yeah, that's actually going to come before the Dave Maddox interview.
Yeah.
So
One
that's
final
right.
comment here. We have do you think the auto-tuned voices by Paul at the end of the trailer make you think this album will be experimental? I think it's going to
Probably
be
some.
some a little bit. I think it's going to be a little bit of everything.
Now, was that
I think
officially called? Is that officially auto tune? Or could it be some other kind of studio gadgetry? I'll have to go back and listen to it.
I don't know. It
Do we even
sounded like
know
it
it's auto
sounded
tune?
very auto-tuney to me. But as Dylan pointed out, I mean, if he gets that, he has that Roger Daltrey surgery. Maybe he doesn't need to do that. But
Yeah, I doubt that happened. I
that's not
doubt
going to
that
happen.
happened.
Not now. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, great. So
All right, brother.
cool, great. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll trust us. We'll be on top of this as as the weeks go on.
And
As
tomorrow,
we
listen, we'll see what tomorrow brings in terms of a new single.
Yes. Oh, and another text from David here saying that each variant has different gatefold cover, or I'm sorry, photos. So
Oh
every
wow,
album will have different photos in the gatefold.
wow! Reason number 101 to go buy all the copies.
Yeah. So if you like photos of Paul McCartney,
Thank you very much for doing this. No, thank you, William, for checking
yeah,
this out. Thank you very much for checking. We going live is going to be something that we're going to revisit in the future at some point.
absolutely. After the
Uh,
new year, we're definitely considering doing more live stuff. Whether or not every show will be live, we'll see. Absolutely.
but yeah, we like doing live. We did this for Flaming Pie
Yeah,
when that came out. So, and obviously this certainly warranted it today on this crazy
absolutely.
Maca-filled day. Of course.
Oh, that's great. But awesome. Thank you everybody for joining us.
All right, guys.